Harry Maguire. England defender confirms Old Trafford contract talks and opens up about Ruben Amorim tenure. Man United are in advanced talks with Harry Maguire over fresh terms at Old Trafford. The England centre-back's deal is set to expire this summer. However, a one-year extension with an option of a further year is being discussed. Maguire says former boss Ruben Amorim had great ideas. Harry Maguire has confirmed talks have taken place with Manchester United over a new deal, and adds that whether he stays or leaves Old Trafford will be revealed in the next few weeks. The 33-year-old centre-back's current deal at Old Trafford is set to expire this summer. However, it is understood that a one-year extension with an option of a further year is being discussed. After signing for United in 2019 for £80 million, Maguire's extended stay would see him serve at least 9 years at the club. Maguire, an ever-present in Michael Carrick's rejuvenated United, has earned himself an England recall for the first time in 18 months. Asked about the status of current talks over a deal with the club, Maguire was positive that the right decision would be made and that it wouldn't be based on sentiment. "I think there's been talks," Maguire said. "I think we'll reach an agreement where it's best for the club and myself. What that agreement is, I'm sure you'll find out over the next few weeks. But, yeah, I think it will get sorted sooner rather than later, whether I stay or leave. But I think it will. It should get sorted pretty soon. I love this club, but it's got to be right for myself. It's got to be right for the club as well. I don't want to be staying on a sentimental value. I want to stay because I want to be there and the club want me to drive the club forward still. And they feel like I've got a big part to play in it. And if that's the case, then I'm sure we'll sit down and reach something." Maguire also opened up about former United boss Ruben Amorim. The Portuguese head coach was sacked in January, after just 14 months in charge at Old Trafford. Amorim's emotional and inconsistent behaviour was a key factor in the decision, and the refusal to adapt and evolve his preferred 3-4-3 system led to a breakdown in confidence in the head coach. Maguire has found himself playing more since the return of Carrick to the club in an interim capacity, but he has also had notable performances under Amorim. Asked about his former boss, Maguire admitted that Amorim's style was a problem, but has no doubt he will go on to achieve things as a manager elsewhere. "I don't really have much bad to say about Ruben," Maguire said ahead of Friday's friendly against Uruguay. "I really like Ruben. I think he's got great ideas. The ideas just didn't work at Manchester United. I do believe he'll go on and have an amazing career, and his next club he'll probably go and win many football matches. It just didn't click or work, and I think us as players have got to take a lot of responsibility for that as well. But I think he has led the club in a direction, and I do think he deserves a lot of credit for that, where he's built a good, solid squad." Harry Maguire predicts it will be a big summer for Manchester United, and expects to be part of it as talks over a new contract progress. The 33-year-old is back in the England squad this month for the first time since September 2024, but admits he felt last summer his hopes of a return to the international fold were over after being snubbed in successive camps. Maguire has been rewarded with a return to form for United, and is now in contention for minutes against Uruguay or Japan ahead of the Summer World Cup. Such form is also expected to see him rewarded with a new United contract. His current term set to expire at the end of the season, but talks with the club are continuing, and it is his preference to stay. United have more big decisions lying in wait this summer, with a permanent head coach to be hired as well as continuing to strengthen the squad. Michael Carrick has impressed during his time in charge on an interim basis and remains a contender to get the job permanently. Maguire said, "Carrick coming in, he's been amazing. He speaks really well. He's tactically very, very good." On the question of whether Carrick gets the United job full-time, Maguire said, "It's not up to us. I think there are 7 games left. We've put ourselves in a great position. I think we've got to finish the season strong. And I think he should go right into the mix of the other candidates and let the process begin. I'm sure that will do, and I'm sure it's going to be a thorough process, and it's going to be a big summer. We know that for Manchester United.
United spent well in excess of £200 million last summer on the likes of Matheus Cunha, Brian Mbeumo and Benjamin Sesko, and Maguire expects more lavish spending ahead of the new season. We need bodies to help the squad, he continued. We know that. We need improvement in the squad. We need more bodies.